Today on the channel, we take a look at the Raw 10 Battlesnake. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back with another review, and today we are taking a look at the Raw 10 line. Walmart exclusives, at least at this point. Battlesnake, Rattlesnake, they kind of have the B and the R kind of mixed together as a hybrid, kind of like this snake is. But we're going to take a look at this. We've talked about this in the past. Never got around to opening it. Well, today's the day I'm going to open this bad boy up. So like I said, Walmart exclusive, part of a new Raw 10 line. These are made by McFarlane Toys, one of the biggest toy companies in the world back since the 90s. McFarlane really changed the game as far as articulation, everything else in the toy industry. And he wanted to come out with a cheaper line of toys, I guess aimed for kids or I guess sometime collectors like me. But a cheap line. This Rattlesnake, Battlesnake is only a $10 pickup. I did pick up 2 of these. I'm planning on putting these with my G.I. Joe display, but we'll get to that a little later in the video. But a very cool concept. McFarlane has always done these kind of things. Yes, he has the Spawn line and, you know, Fortnite and, I don't know, does he have Halo? He's got a bunch of different stuff. You know, now he's got the DC properties. He's always had a lot of that stuff, but he's always loved to make cool and interesting toys. And he's came out with a ton of toys over the years that weren't related to a comic book, weren't related to a movie, just a cool action figure. And that's what this line is based on for the most part. And we'll show the back. There's one exception here. But let's take a look at this Rattlesnake. Comes in this little package like this, opened. Bright orange and the silver and the cowl there. You cannot miss this thing on the shelf. I'm sure you guys have seen these out there. They're I don't know if pegwarming is the right word, but you could probably go into any Walmart in the country and find one of these just chilling on the shelf. There's the side of the package, little top view, side of the package. You got a little snake down there you can see. And then, of course, the back. Look at that. We can see 3 other members of the lineup there. So there's the little dinosaur. He is the same price, $9.99, about the same size as this snake. But then you have the bigger ones that are $20, $24.95. You got the big shark, and then you got the gorilla Cygor. Longtime fans of McFarlane know back in the 90s, Cygor was a comic book character in the Spawn comics. So they kind of twisted that in there a little bit. I like that a lot. I was a huge fan of that old Cygor figure, and I've been wanting to pick up this Cygor for a long time. I'm playing the longest of long games on it. I see it all the time. One of these days I'm going to pick it up. Hopefully it goes on clearance. But maybe if I have a really slow week where I can't find anything, I'll finally pull the trigger on Cygor. But we'll see. These are for ages 6 and up. It does say on the back. Let me read this. So the it says Battlesnake on the back. So that's official, even though it kind of mixes it. Battlesnake is the product of a mad science, fusing reptile DNA with radical cyber technology and self-powered ion core energy systems. The engineers in the top-secret robotic animal warrior, Raw 10, labs created a true monster, possessing genius-level intelligence and futuristic combat programming. Battlesnake can hypnotize his prey before striking with his piercing techno-fangs. His super-steeled underbelly and reinforced hood protect him from attacks, and his sinister mind makes him a threat to all living things. Codename Battlesnake. Species King Cobra Rattlesnake Hybrid. Attacks Coil Strike, Fang Strike, Hypno Gaze. His quote, "Beware the bite." So I love everything about that. I love the description. I love the explanation on the back. Nobody knows who this character is, so that tells you a little something. You can play it in your mind's eye if you're a kid. For me, it just screams old school G.I. Joe. I feel like it should have said at the beginning, Dr. Mindbender came up with this Battlesnake concept to ward off G.I. Joe from Cobra Island. I mean, it could have went that way very easily. And that's why this fits in amazingly with G.I. Joe in my eyes. So there you go. There's the back. Absolutely love that. But let's open this thing up. Let's see what we got here. This guy is strapped in good with some heavy-duty zip ties. Cut. Let's see, there's one. I like it. I like this thing a lot. Ever since the first time I saw it, I immediately screamed Cobra to me. What do we got here? It looks like it comes with a little card of some sort. You know, this is only a $10 figure, like I said earlier. That's a good value in this day and age for toys. You know, we're pretty accustomed to the majority of toys being $20 or more after the taxes and everything else. So a cheap price point like this is definitely welcomed to a lot of people's pocketbooks. See you later. What do we got? What is this? Whoa. Okay. Very cool. So that $10, you get a lot for your money here. This is a little poster that comes with. You got him. I guess he must face the Battlesnake and Raptor. Must be epic enemies here. We got very, very cool. So a little McFarlane artwork. And then you got stories, bio cards for kind of some of the other ones on here. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. So it just got the whole file card we read on the back here. And then it talks about some of the other ones. Frenzy, the massive RoboShark, patrols the oceans. His rival, a dangerous great white shark cyborg hybrid named Finitic, swims in for the attack, but Frenzy is ready. The oceans are his command. So you see that one right there. So that tells me we're probably getting him in Series 2 because they're explaining him. What else we got here? Raptar and his brothers Riptar and Randy. Don't forget Randy. Stalk the Lost Jungles. Their dinosaur DNA and advanced cyber parts have them the perfect hunting machines. So once again, I expect we'll probably get Raptar's brothers in the next set. And then what's it say about my boy Cygor? Cygor, the cybernetic gorilla brute, battles his nemesis Battlesnake in the lost jungles of Serpent Island. Come on, Serpent Island, you know what that is. That's Cobra Island. The terrible Snake King's coil attack is no match for Cygor's power slam, but the fight is far from over. So I gotta get that Cygor eventually. But I love this little card here. It doesn't really cost a whole lot, but adds so much to the overall experience of this toy. See you later. Let's take a look at this guy. So all coiled up. He can be uncoiled, he can be recoiled. Let's take a peek. This is a big, nice, cool figure. Figure, display, whatever you want to call it, whatever your use for it is. Got the little weaponry on the end. A nice rubber. Not a super soft rubber, but hard enough. It's got a little bit of mobility to it, like any toy snake you'd see over the years. It gets more plasticky and harder as you get up here. Love the silver. I mean, it's hard up here at the head. You got the mouth, which the mouth, I believe, moves up and down. Yep, it does. So you got movement, articulation in the mouth. You can have it however you want it. You got green eyes that really offset that orange. I wish this was a little bit redder, a little darker red. That's really nitpicking at this point because it's a made-up character. How do you know what it's supposed to look like or what it's supposed to be? But, man, that is pretty cool. That's a big snake. And it fits in amazingly with G.I. Joe, so that was my plan all along. You guys know I had G.I. Joe, I got Cobra Commander, I got the old throne there. I will have this on display like so. I have another one of these that I'll open up as well, and I'll have maybe two of these sitting here to the side or in the front. I'll find some way to incorporate them together. And then just for fun, we got to bring out the Snake Supreme Cobra Commander, don't we? I mean, you could sit him right here in front of the whole crew and say, what is he doing here? But this is just a way, you know, the G.I. Joe line is so new, so young right now. We want all kinds of things to dress up our Joe displays. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how I'm going to display my Joes. But this is definitely going to be a key piece in my G.I. Joe diorama. So there it is. The Battlesnake Rattlesnake, Walmart exclusive from Raw 10 and McFarlane. Highly recommended. For $10, $9.99, you really can't go wrong on this. For those of you that play in the long game, I do eventually feel we will see some clearance on these. I don't know about your guys' area. You tell me in the comments if yours are different than mine. But these are around at pretty much every single store you can walk in and pick these up. That does tend to believe that once the new year resets come, we might see some clearance on these. So that might be a time to swoop in and buy some more. Who knows? They go down to $3, $4. I might load up on a bunch. I don't know what I'll do with them, but we'll incorporate them somewhere. But you guys tell me, did you pick this one up? Are you going to pick this one up? Do you have any interest in this? I think a lot of G.I. Joe fans are buying this for their displays. I have to think this is the most popular one of the bunch. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just seems that way to me, and that's kind of the online feedback I've seen from some of the different forums out there. So you guys tell me your thoughts on this guy. Is it worth picking up for $9.99? I say yes. Is it the greatest figure of the year? By no means. But it's a cool addition to your display. You can put it with Cobra. You can put it with your Spawn. You can put it with all kinds of different stuff. It's a very versatile figure. That is for sure. So there you go. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And for the Battlesnake and my Cobra Commanders and the Cobra Throne, I'm Kyle. And I'll see you guys all real soon.